We now return to a KUSI News special presentation. Race to the White House, the debates.
If there was some clashing tonight, it was while Vice President Dick Cheney and Senator John Edwards were talking about Iraq.
Joining us now with reaction is Mark Price with the San Diego Republican Committee and Jess Durfee, the San Diego Democratic Party Chair. Thank you each, gentlemen, for joining us tonight. I'm going to start with the man closest to me, Mark Price. Tell me where Dick Cheney actually scored the points tonight.
By being honest, by being straightforward, by being calm and showing he was resolute, showing that he was a person of confidence, somebody who knew where to take the country, somebody who's been taking the country in the right direction along with President Bush for the last 4 years, and I think he exuded confidence. And I think that at a time of war, we need confidence. We need the hope that comes from confidence, and I think he did a terrific job at showing that.
And now we have the other half of this question to Jess Durfee. Senator Edwards, where did he score?
I think Senator Edwards did very well, continuing the message that John Kerry introduced with the last debate, outlining the Democratic candidates' positions in foreign policy and domestic issues. I think he was clear and articulate and got that message across very well on behalf of our party.
This is split so completely along partisan lines, as we heard with the people who were viewing out there. Is there anything good that you can say, for example, about Dick Cheney with what you saw? What do you respect about him with what you saw in the debates as a Democrat?
Well, I can certainly say that he exceeded the bar that his boss set by the last debate by doing a much better job tonight than President Bush did last Thursday. You have to have some respect for Dick Cheney speaking about his daughter, his openly gay daughter, and embracing her, but then not necessarily embracing her situation or her place in society.
Very gentlemanly of you. And the same thing, Mark Price, what can you say that's good, what you see in John Edwards? Obviously, he's a U.S. Senator. He's running for Vice President. What did you see good tonight?
Well, I thought he carried himself well. I thought he spoke well. I thought his performance was excellent. I could tell just by watching him, he's used to swaying juries his way. I mean, he's a trial lawyer, and he's made a lot of money as a trial lawyer. And so standing in front of people and trying to sway their opinion is something he's good at, and he showed how good he is. He was, I think, a good performer tonight.
And to each of you, are there ways that we could change these debates that might even make them better and give us more of a look into the man and the ideas?
Yeah, sure, thank you. I'd love to go back to the traditional Lincoln-Douglas kind of debates where there's a question put forward and both sides argue the point, one in favor of the question, the other a detractor, and then you have rebuttal time, and then the other puts forward another argument, and then it's rebuttal time, and then there's questions back and forth. I just think that we're a better society when we have the debate, as long as the debate is open and it's civil and it's respectful and it's honest. And the more debate we can have, the better off I think we are.
And it's nice when they can walk around the stage, too. The 2000 debates seemed better that way. How about you, Jess? What would be changed?
I would agree. I would also like to advocate for having more debates. You know, tonight we touched on just a very few issues, and there are so many important issues out there that the American public want to hear about. They want to hear the opinions of these candidates, and they're really, you know, like there was nothing about the environment in tonight's debate. And that's a topic that in itself would warrant a good 15-20 minutes of debating. And I agree that the format of asking one another questions, challenging one another on their statements would certainly lend to addressing some of the issues that people want to hear.
All right, thank you, both of you. Mark Price, Jess Durfee, we appreciate your expertise on this and your opinions on the debate tonight.
And we'll talk again soon. I can guarantee it before the election.
Thank you.
Our special coverage of tonight's vice presidential debate will continue.
We will take a look at the first poll number since tonight's debate. That's coming up next.